how'd it feel to not get that 10th?
It was hurt. I was hurt. I was trying to get it, but I mean, it felt good out there, man. Just out there having fun, just playing with my teammates, just keeping our season alive, man. It felt really good.
For both of you, I mean, I know after the game against Clemson, all of you guys really expressed how much you wanted to play again. How'd it feel to not only play again, but now get a chance to come back here on Sunday to play?
I mean, it just feels good. Like I said, we just out there playing, loose, free, and confident. Just keep playing with my teammates. I mean, I love them, so as long as I can keep playing with them, just keep going out there, just having fun.
You guys struggled shooting a little bit in the first half. What did you guys do to continue working offensively, despite the fact that the three-point shot wasn't falling, to be able to keep your lead and build momentum?
Just working on the inside, also crashing the offensive glass. A lot of threes wasn't, like you said, wasn't going in, so we decided to get into the paint because we're a bigger team, so it would make more sense if we get into the paint, see the ball go in a few times, then stretch it out.
How is practice, like the energy in practice, different in the postseason compared to what it's been in the regular season, or is it different at all?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's really much different. I mean, we still keep the same thing. We focus on what we got to focus on, focusing on us, but at the same time, still focusing on the other team, but just keeping it the same thing. There's nothing really much different.
Gentlemen, up until about the 12-minute mark in the second half, Navy had stayed in the 4 to 6 point range. It seems like you were looking for a kill shot a lot early and weren't able to get that. Was there any conversation about that in the huddle, about what the approach needs to be for the rest of the game, or was that something y'all were able to figure out?
Navy is a tough team. A group of great guys, great basketball players. So we knew we was gonna have to play all 40 minutes. So coming into the timeouts, while we couldn't get over that hump, we just kept instilling on each other, and the coach kept instilling to keep on just pushing it into the paint. I feel like the paint was our best friend tonight. The three ball wasn't really falling, so working inside the paint, when we got used to that, then we stretched the lead.
You mentioned working in the paint there, but 38 points in the paint, 10 for 14 on limbs, 4 for 4 for dunks. I know that's been a point of emphasis for you guys all year. Was there something extra kind of the last couple of days of practice, so especially with the size advantage you guys had to be able to finish inside?
I was so focused on. You asked me that again.
Yeah, so I just with how you guys perform the paint, was there kind of an emphasis of practice the last couple of days, especially with the size advantage I think you guys knew you'd have coming in on this one?
Yeah, just attack it. I mean, like Duke said, we were the bigger team, so we knew we would have advantages. So just trying to use our strengths. That's pretty much it.
Duke, you mentioned that the three ball was not really falling for you guys today. I'm curious if you were noticing anything in particular that maybe just wasn't working or struggling to find your rhythm, and maybe how you kind of turned it around in the second half.
I just think the flow of the game, sometimes the way the game has been played, especially we playing like aggressive teams that water ball screens and stuff like that. The three ball is not really your best friend no matter what kind of actions you run. So against teams like that, the paint will be your best friend throughout the whole game. So I feel like it was just in the flow of the game. That's all I can really say.
What would you say was the message in the locker room at the half, and what do you feel like was the most compelling about it?
Just not giving up offensive rebounds. We struggled with that all season, just allowing teams to, especially getting double figures in the offensive rebounds and not rebounding us also. So I think that was just the main message in the halftime.
You guys had some trouble defensively in the first half, especially getting caught on ball screens to the midshipman run. What adjustments did you make, especially in the second half, to help them negate that?
Just being more aggressive. I feel like a lot of us was just falling on the ball screens and then expecting our bigs to, have our helps. But going into the halftime, that was another conversation of just getting through ball screens, getting through our ball screens, and just not dying on the screens.
You guys have had Nate back for a couple games now. He seems to be finally getting up to full minutes. What do you think he adds out there being on the court with you guys? Obviously very quick, good at the point guard position. What dimension do you think he brings to you guys?
He just brings a lot to our offense. Like you said, he's quick. He's a great point guard. He just brings a lot of energy. His speed is unmatched sometimes. Like some guards can't stay in front. So I mean, him doing that, it just opens up the entire offense for everybody.
For Jude, when's the last time you had 2 charges in the same game?
I want to say in high school. I remember high school. I'm not gonna say the team we played against, but I can picture me playing them right now. And a lot of charges being taken, but I mean, yeah, I'm just like right there. Yeah.
Is there a little bit of frustration sometimes with, like, we've talked before about how much I think on defensively you feel like you get fouled a little bit? Is there a little bit of frustration that comes out from time to time when you're driving?
Yeah, especially coming from the ACC, you got to be super aggressive. You got to use your shoulders. You got to be strong enough not to get knocked off your spot. So coming into this game, I'm just picturing it as ACC basketball. So when I do the same thing I do in the ACC and they take the charge, I mean, it's smart. It's definitely smart to do. I don't smart to do, but I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of frustration, but sometimes you just got to move on with it.
Gotta calm them down sometimes. Calm them down. You getting too bad, like, good, chill out. Good.
And Trey, for you, did Forbes remind you that last time you played an NIT game here, you lost?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like it just happened, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I got memories like when I first walked in this morning. I was just seeing NIT. I was like, I just remember. But I mean, I had a great game. So I mean, I think 14-9. I mean, one off. I think I had when I played, I had 12 and 10. So I
Yeah.
mean, still a good game.